Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. We are here in Vinewood to look at the Vinewood zombie. Could this be a clue to an upcoming zombie DLC in October? Let's go ahead and check this guy out, see what he has to say. I'm RJ, joined up with Mike.
What's going on, everyone?
As well as C-Dub. Corey, what's going on with this zombie here in Los Santos?
Well, this zombie doesn't appear to be infected. This guy is having a conversation with us about his collegiate experience and says that now he is a zombie because he didn't go to fucking law school. And so now he's here putting on an extreme craving for brains. This zombie's not very convincing. However, it's most certainly an interesting clue with Rockstar's history of zombie-related DLC. Do you think maybe we could get a zombie DLC in time for Halloween?
That is the rumor these days. Right now it is the very beginning of September, so October is coming quickly. So, of course, there is a rumor that they will release a zombie DLC, possibly just a zombie update, another free update, where zombies will be roaming the streets of Los Santos, most likely in GTA Online. During the Christmas time, they had snow falling here in Los Santos, so that was pretty cool. They also released a Valentine's Day Massacre update, so it would make sense for them to release a zombie update. Now, some of you might be wondering, why would we correlate this zombie to an actual update being released in the game, especially one with the scope of an actual zombie DLC? That would be pretty cool. Well, the truth is, Rockstar also came out with a game called Red Dead Redemption. And that game had a very popular DLC called the Undead Nightmare. Rockstar, of course, made both games, and that Undead Nightmare DLC was extremely popular. Corey, I know you have actually defeated that DLC. Do you think it is a possibility that they could do something very similar here in GTA 5?
Most definitely. I mean, you would almost think that because, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm no, game designer. But one would think that they could possibly just import the, the skins of the characters that they used in Undead Nightmare, and maybe just translate them right on over to GTA 5, import them into the game. It's certainly possible. Rockstar has the time. It would be mostly an aesthetic, update. It's something that they could do quite easily. I gotta say, man, I mean, we've seen, like you said, we've seen the Valentine's Day update. We saw at Christmas time the snowfall. We saw the July 4th Independence Day update. It seems that Rockstar really likes to take advantage of these major holidays and usually release their DLC like that. And certainly, at least here in the States, Halloween is a pretty big one for everybody.
There is the infamous Vinewood zombie once again. I think we all know by now it's not a real zombie. For those of you who don't know, Los Santos is based off of Los Angeles. Specifically, this area, Vinewood, is Hollywood, an area well known for actors. So this presumably is just an actor trying to come off as a zombie. I guess he's not doing a terrible job at it. It's pretty funny, but it's certainly an Easter egg, perhaps, as we've kind of mentioned here, a clue that they will release a zombie update or DLC in Grand Theft Auto 5. Mike, I know you're a huge fan of the zombies in Call of Duty, which really did a lot for the popularity of the series, a series that was already popular. You know, that you had that cult following that zombies brought to the table. It's something that we here at Trippy Commentaries really want them to release a new version of, a new game with zombies. Won't happen this year, but what do you think the addition of zombies could do here for Grand Theft Auto 5? Not only with just, the whole takeover aspect, the survival aspect, but also the Easter eggs that come with it.
Well, I think zombies in a DLC would be great. I think it'd be a great subject for a DLC. Having zombies, infect the city or parts of the city would be, a pretty interesting thing to have to deal with, and I'd love to see it. Hopefully we'll see that or some form of that in a DLC upcoming here, and hopefully around October. But we'll have to just wait and see. And I can't wait, for the next zombies to come out in Call of Duty, like you're mentioning. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a while.
Yeah, but it's always fun, and they're full of Easter eggs, like you said. And I think this here is a little Easter egg to possibly what DLC might contain.
What's to come, possibly. Well, this is the best thing we got for zombies as of right now. Hopefully a DLC comes, but we do have to reiterate that this is just rumors. To be honest with you guys, I do not think we will be receiving a zombie DLC in October. I hope I'm wrong. I'm more convinced that we might get perhaps an alien takeover, something like that, which might not come in October. I think it could happen at some point. But once again, Red Dead Redemption, really, that Undead Nightmare DLC was one of the most popular additions to a game ever. And I think that if Rockstar chooses to do so here in GTA 5, people would be all over it. A zombie takeover like you mentioned here, Mike, in the city. We do have the weaponry to take probably a ton of zombies out.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that this world is definitely ripe for evolution. Perhaps new settings as far as seasons, and settings as far as apocalypse scenario. Maybe you have the whole town being eaten by zombies, everybody infected, and every day you have more and more zombies. Corey, I know you're a huge fan of zombies. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Dead Rising, even Left 4 Dead. The list goes on, as well as tons of movies. Hopefully we get this update. Thank you for joining us, and perhaps one day we will go after the undead with Michael, Franklin, or I think the one guy we really want to kill off some zombies with, Trevor.
Yeah, most definitely, man. There's something to be said about the popularity of the zombie genre, of the horror genre. Certainly Walking Dead being one of the most popular shows on television. It would definitely be a smart business move if I was one of the guys at Rockstar who was making the calls. There are certainly people who have a major hunger for zombie-related media, perhaps much like the zombies do for brains. But time will tell as far as what we get related to a zombie DLC. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But most certainly, guys, if you stay tuned right here to Trippy Commentaries, we're going to be scouring our sources for any information we can find, keeping you guys up to date, 110% on all the goings-on here in San Andreas. Make sure, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button. Check out some of our other content. We've got some pretty cool GTA Online videos going. A couple really cool football, fantasy football videos. A lot of great playthroughs. We've got a little something for everybody out there. So make sure to subscribe, stay tuned, tell a friend, and as always, guys, for Mike and for RJ, stay trippy. Peace out, y'all.